What it do, y'all, man? It's your boy G Rob. Hope everybody had a good weekend, good hump day, Wednesday, whatever you want to call it. Before we get into anything, man, I gotta take time, man. RP, man, said Benson, man. I know y'all heard about Cedric Benson. I believe it was last weekend. It happened over the weekend. He died in a motorcycle accident. A lot of y'all should remember said Benson. I mean, he played for the Bears, the Packers, and the Bengals. Went to UT, played with Vince Young at Texas. I mean, baller. I mean, if anybody remember when he was in the league, he was one of the better backs in the league when he played, right? So without further ado, man, gotta give said Benson, man, RIP, man. Oh yeah, this is my Kool-Aid right here. Got the great Kool-Aid. Boom. So, preseason week 2 already over with, said and done. Y'all know I'm a Dwayne Haskins connoisseur. So I ain't gonna talk about him right now. I ain't gonna talk about him yet. Let's talk about Kyler Murray. No, I am not a Kyler Murray hater. I'm not saying that this dude cannot play in the NFL. But I don't know if y'all seen that last preseason game versus the Raiders. It was terrible. I mean, let's call it what it is. It was terrible. 15 offensive plays, negative 15 yards. Now, I mean, of course, that ain't all on him. Of course, you gotta throw in Cliff Kingsbury with the play call and O-line. O-line does not block. I'm really just interested in how they're going to move the ball this year because the O-line just doesn't block. They really don't. I don't care if it's pass block, run block. I mean, you got David Johnson. I mean, people forgot about him. He's one of the best backs in the league. He can't get no traction going for real. They ain't been having no luck with the running game. So really, this season is it's really gonna be all on Kyler Murray, Kingsbury, and whatever the receivers can do on the outside. Now they got some good receivers now. I mean, they got talent, but that O-line is just terrible. It's terrible. Now, one of my biggest things that I've been noticing about Kyler Murray as far as the offense that they've been running, and some of the things that he's been doing on the field, I'm not sure if I heard anybody say this, or maybe not enough people. I have not seen Kyler Murray throw the ball over the middle of the field yet. Now, a lot of y'all probably not thinking that's not a big deal at all. That's a real big deal, okay? Anybody know anything about the quarterback position in the NFL is you make your money in the middle of the field. In front of the linebackers, behind the linebackers, in front of the safety. Now, I may be overlooking. I'm pretty sure that I've seen pretty much every throw that he's made in the preseason thus far. I believe my boy Alonzo told me that he threw the ball over. He's seen him throw the ball over the middle one time. Wasn't completed though. Now, I don't know if that's because he can't see, or if it's because the O-line is not giving. He doesn't feel comfortable enough stepping up in the pocket because of O-line. Now, like I said, the guard and center play is horrible for the Cardinals. It's horrible, right? But I'm going to need Kyler Murray to do something other than throwing the ball to the sideline and on the outside of the numbers. That's not going to win you games. It's not going to win you games in the NFL. It's not going to win you games in the NFL. If anybody knows Aaron Rodgers, he will pick you apart in the middle of the field. Tom Brady, same thing. I have not seen Kyler Murray throw one quick slant yet. I don't remember no posts. I have not seen a 10-yard dig. All you see is screens, hooks, flies, speed outs. I mean, we're going to have to do a little bit more something than that if you plan on winning football games this year. Because the Raiders, their defense look incredible. They look incredible against the Cardinals. Especially against the starters. So to see Kyler Murray going there for 15 plays and have negative 15 yards, that's woof. People talking about, oh, Dwayne Haskins too big. Come on. So I don't want to get too much on him. I don't want to try to make it seem like I'm bashing him. But until he shows me more, I'm just not really sold just yet. Hell of a talent, though. Hell of a talent. Let's get to Drew Lock. He looked good. Most of y'all don't know who Drew Lock is. He was probably I think he was the 4th quarterback drafted in the draft after Murray went first. Then you had Daniel Jones. Then you had my boy Dwayne Haskins. Then you had Drew Lock. He actually fell into the 2nd round. He's supposed to be 1st round quarterback. He throws the ball over the middle a lot. He throws the ball all over the place, as well as Dwayne Haskins. So, tell me what's really the difference? Is it because he's taller than Kyler Murray? Maybe. Does he got a better arm than Kyler Murray? That's up for debate. It's about the same. Drew Lock played in the SEC against SEC defenses. The 2nd leading passer in SEC history, 12,000 yards. It's not really a big difference between him and Kyler Murray as far as what they did in college and their skill set. But from what I've seen on the field, it's not really translating too much for Kyler Murray, like it is for these other quarterbacks. Even Daniel Jones, I don't even talk about him because, I mean, what can you really say? He's been steady as a rock. What else can you really say, right? Drew Lock looked real good. He did lead the game. I think he ended up injuring his thumb on his throwing hand, so he left the game in the 2nd quarter. I wanted him to play all the way, at least get some clock in the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, but he ended up getting up out of there because he got injured. Dwayne Haskins. Now, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When I was watching that Redskins game, I was this close. I was this close to going online to buy the Dwayne Haskins jersey, bro. I'm sorry, because, I mean, I know y'all seen that 55-yard bomb with just arm, with somebody hanging on his lower body, didn't even step up into the pass. Flick of the wrist, 55 yards. On the button. Dwayne Haskins, to me, by far, without biased opinion, other than maybe Daniel Jones, because he's been so clean. He ain't really had no incompletions, no missed throws, overthrows, underthrows. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? They haven't been asking him to do a whole lot. They don't want, he's not going to be starting anyway this year. So they just want to see that he can play on the NFL level, make reads, don't make a whole lot of mistakes. But as far as what the teams have been doing for each individual quarterback as far as play calling and basically just trying to see what you got, I don't think nobody other than Jay Gruden right now is really just like giving a rookie quarterback I mean he's really giving him a chance to really just learn. Now they already said Case Keenum's gonna be the starter. I guess the Redskins pretty much taking a year off this year. I mean, because if y'all feel that y'all not gonna be that good anyway, why not start the boy? I don't see why you're not gonna start the boy just to get the game experience, because, quite frankly, that's really all that he's missing is more time. With the more and more time that this dude Dwayne Haskins gets on the field, he's gonna get better. You see it from game to game. His reads getting better. He's getting the ball out quicker. His feet was better in the last game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's had way tougher play calling. Way tougher play calling. They're not even asking Daniel Jones, Kyler Murray to really do anything, really. They're not really asking them to do anything. Okay, I finally did see Kyler Murray read the field, but soon as you ain't throwing in the middle of the field, so why do it matter? You might as well just look to the left sideline and the right sideline, because that's all you're throwing to. That's all you're throwing to. They're not asking him to do a whole lot. Now, granted, the O-line is terrible. It's terrible. Y'all seen what happened to Josh Rosen last year. I mean, He got punished behind the O-line last year. But come on now. Come on. I need a little bit more. This third preseason game, I'm not even sure exactly who they play. But it don't matter. It doesn't even matter who the Cardinals gonna play. I need to see Kyler Murray at least maybe 80 yards. I mean, can we get some positive yards on offense? Positive yards on offense. I mean, can you give me a quick slant? I mean, can you give me a 10, 15, 12 yard and dead? Can I get a skinny post? Can I get something other than you throwing the ball to a wide open receiver? Can we get the running game going? So that's what I'm gonna be looking forward to for this week 3 preseason games. I know a couple of games start tomorrow. I know the Dwayne Haskins plays tomorrow. They play the Atlanta Falcons. Not sure how many starters gonna play, but honestly, I'm not worried about any of the starters at all. I'm really want to see when Darius Geis gonna play, because Gruden said that they've been holding him out. You know what I'm saying, like that. They want to make sure he's good. But he also said he don't want his first carry being against in week 1. That's the last thing you want to do. Come off the ACL. You ain't been having. Only thing you've been going through is training camp and rehab, and you haven't been hit yet. Just mentally, you're gonna be out of the game. So they want to get him going. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple carries, get hit a couple times, and they're probably gonna snatch him out. AP looked good last game too. Not sure if y'all noticed that, but AP looked pretty good. Chris Thompson gonna be what Chris Thompson is. I just need Chris Thompson to learn how to avoid some kind of contact, because I would tell you, if y'all watched the Redskins last year, if y'all watch Chris Thompson, every time he touches the ball, he gets hit hard, extremely hard. I'm not sure he can't see him coming, or he. But I need you need to go talk to Keanu Reeves or something like that, and learn how to dodge some of these bullets coming at you. Okay. So yeah, definitely looking forward to the week 3 preseason, man. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. Zeke still ain't signed his contract yet. Jalen Smith finally got signed. I know y'all heard me say in the previous video how much I thought that Jalen Smith needed to be signed. The details as far as how much the deal is, how long it is, still has not came out yet. So we don't know any details on that. So we can't even estimate or kind of try to play around with the numbers as far as how much money that they have invested in Jalen Smith, how much free cap space that they do have, so they can sign Zeke, Dak, and Amari. Amari's not even playing right now. I think they say he's like day to day with like I believe a hamstring or a leg injury. So still no news is that. Melvin Gordon, they say he's prepared to take this hold out into the season. I kind of feel bad for him, because when you look at him, he's a real good fantasy back. He'll give you 12 touchdowns every season. But last year was the first time that he rushed over 4 yards a carry. You talking about just 4 yards, bro? Just 4 yards. He's only done that for 1 season. He's only played. Has he played in the whole 16 games yet? Maybe 1 season. The most he's probably played was maybe about 12 games. Last year in the playoffs, he had 2 knee braces on. I mean, credit for being tough, but it's like they're looking at you. It's like you're injury prone. Your stats are they're not really predictable, because we don't know that, okay, we can lock him in for 11, 12, 13, 1,400 yards every season, 8, 9, 10 touchdowns. And he's going to play all 16 games. They can't say that about you. And it's not really a lot of teams that's out here looking for a running back that can, quote unquote, change the fortunes of the franchise. Like, a running back typically is not going to get you over the hump. Unless it's like a top tier running back. I mean, and that's really like that's like y'all like the Packers. If the Packers had somebody like Melvin Gordon or a top flight running back, I mean, I'm not sure how they would be stopped with Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? But there's no teams out here that's really looking for no running back like that. I mean, my last hope for him was the Houston Texans, and they signed Duke Johnson, signed a trade with Duke Johnson from the Browns. So it's like, when you look at the potential landing spots that you can have, they're getting few and few. Like, you're not in a situation like a Zeke Elliott. You're not in a situation like Le'Veon Bell was. Now, yes, you are in I believe you are in the last year of your deal. But the league does not value you where you feel like you value yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I want every NFL player, every NFL, NBA, all these players to get as much money as you can, as you deserve, because we all know the game ain't fair. It can be done like that, especially football, especially playing a running back position. But what, 2 of the last 3 years, Zeke led the league in rushing. I don't think Melvin Gordon did that. Before Le'Veon Bell got franchised that last season before he left Pittsburgh, he had like 80-some catches. Plus about 1,100 to 1,200 yards rushing. So it's like it's a little bit of a different dynamic, you know what I'm saying? And even more so, the Chargers look at him as though, man, we got Phillip Rivers, we got Mike Williams out there, we got Keenan Allen, hell, we got Antonio Gates still out here. Couple good running backs, top flight defense. We don't really need Melvin Gordon. They rather give the money, some of the money that they can give to Melvin Gordon, they rather give it to Phillip Rivers. So that pretty much just lets you know that the team, they pretty much like, you holding out. Okay, that's what's up. Hey man, let me know how that go. Now, I feel bad for him, man, but I just don't feel like that money's gonna come. I really don't feel like that money's gonna come. Also, I heard yesterday, going back to the Redskins, that Josh Norman is a candidate to be cut at training camp. Bro. We're not talking about traded. We ain't talking about nothing. We talking about straight cut bait. They said because with the age, the production, and the cap number, it don't make sense for the Redskins. Say it ain't really making a whole lot of sense right now, man. We paying you $14.1 million. You 31, and I mean, the best thing that we know you for from the past few years would be you fighting Odell and you jumping over the Bulls this past summer. Coach said that you love the duck contact. I mean, not looking too good for you. Definitely not looking too good for you. They also said Andy Dalton is a prime candidate to be cut this offseason. It's a lot of notable names that are in the news as far as either being just straight cut, not even being traded for, right? NFL also working on a new playoff format. I believe they say they want to add have either add one more wild card or 2 more wild card spots, and they also want to add 1 more round to the playoffs. So, which means taking 1 game off of the preseason. Now, sound cool, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. Sound cool, we'll see. Those of y'all, man, who I don't know if y'all like me. I'm a diehard college football fan. I mean, I can't wait. I'm so glad that college football start this Saturday. We ain't gotta wait on no preseason. None of that. No you just get straight to it. And I believe this Saturday you got my team. Anybody who know me, they know my team, the Miami Hurricanes, going against the Gators. Now Gators, they number 8 in the nation. Miami, we coming off a decent season. Got a new head coach, new quarterback. So we'll see. That Gator defense is very nasty. Those of y'all who are kind of looking at some receivers going into the fantasy football, I really do like DJ Metcalf from the Seahawks, but I just heard that he just had knee surgery, so you might want to watch out with that. I definitely won't be playing fantasy football this year. I just want to enjoy football this year, man. I just want to enjoy it. I definitely won't be playing. So I'm just going to be just watching, giving advice, trying to win y'all some money for real, really. But yeah, man, week 3 preseason coming up tomorrow, man. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, man. Hopefully your team is looking a little bit better, because if they ain't looking too good by this week, then that's what we rocking with for the whole season. So Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think, man. Give me some ideas, man. And, hey, man, we holler at y'all later.